Hello, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Let me just check कि स्ट्रीम चालू हुई कि नहीं. फिर अपना सुमेरु पोस्ट कंटिन्यू करते हैं. हाँ, आज हम like kind of tired yet in a mood to stream. Uh, so yeah, एक बार जल्दी से फटाफट मैं ना voice. Okay, done. Let me just एक बार share कर लेते स्टोरी पे कि stream is started. फिर लोग ना फटाफट करते हैं. Okay, let's do it. चलो जी. तो आज हम लोग थोड़ा सा एनर्जी में हैं कि आज मेरे क्वेस्ट अच्छे पास करेंगे. चलो जी. अभी तुम लोग नजुमा में थे. मैं अपना वो टेलीपोर्टेशन वे पॉइंट्स कर रहा था. यहाँ के बचे हुए हैं और ये वाले मैं कर दूंगा. एंड फिर उसके बाद हम लोग अपना जाके दोबारा बाकी करते हैं. एक्चुअली यू नो व्हाट, कर लेते हैं इसका. लगे हाथ खत्म करते हैं, क्यों करना बेकार में छोड़ के रखना इसका. um, यहाँ नेविगेट करते हैं. एंड यू नो व्हाट, इधर से चलते हैं. आई थिंक ये टेलीपोर्टेशन इस पे. चलो इधर ही करते हैं.
This weather is
ओके,
perfect. We should move out.
चलो. हम लोग को सीधा जाना है. इस बार मैंने म्यूजिक थोड़ा बढ़ा के रखा है, तो थोड़ा म्यूजिक भी सुनता रहूंगा. आज लाइट नहीं है स्ट्रीम पे, सो आज हम ऐसे ही खेलेंगे. लाइट बाद में आएगा. या पानी था. वाह बहन चोद, सामने खड़ा है वो.
Let me try.
मारना मत, मारना मत. जरा 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 उसमें कोई एनर्जी गेन कर दो, एनर्जी गेन कर दो.
Vice.
ओके, थैंक यू. बाय. चलो. ऊपर ही होगा वेट पॉइंट यहाँ पे आई थिंक. या हाउ द लाइक बहुत ड्रास्टिक चेंज आया सीरियसली गाने के ऊपर लेके. ओके, एक और फकिंग एनिमो. आई डोंट नो इसे बोलते क्या हैं. उनको तो हिलीचल्स बोलते हैं. जिससे भी सॉल्ट से लड़ रहे थे वो सब मराए हो गए. आई डोंट नो व्हाट वी कॉल दीस स्पीशीज. ओके, यहाँ पे हाइड्रो एलिमेंट वाले भी हैं. बस ऑलमोस्ट पहुंच गए सीधा. फिर अपना बात करते हैं टेनारी से. अभी टेनारी वाला नहीं कर रहा, अभी टेलीपोर्टेशन वे पॉइंट कर रहा हूँ. उसे अनलॉक कर लिया नजुमा में कि लाइक जस्ट इन केस अगर तो आगे की कुछ करने हुए तो मैं कर सकता हूँ. फिर मेरे वाले अनलॉक थे आई थिंक. मैंने बहुत पहले याद नहीं था जब लाइक स्टार्टिंग में मैंने सारे अनलॉक कर लिए थे सारे अपने टेलीपोर्टेशन वे पॉइंट्स. बट मैंने उतना तो एक्सप्लोर नहीं की थी जगह, क्योंकि मेरा मेन फोकस था कि स्टैचू एंड टेलीपोर्टेशन वे पॉइंट्स अनलॉक करने बस। अरे बैंचो, क्या मेरे नीचे ही खड़े हैं क्या? वो मेरे जस्ट नीचे खड़ा है वो। चलो बूम, ये खुल गया। एंड अब यहाँ पे जाना है, नेविगेट, टेलीपोर्ट। चलो यहाँ पे तुम लोग को मैप नहीं दिख रहा होगा, क्योंकि चूहा बना हुआ है उसी मैप के ऊपर, तो या कोई नहीं, मैं तुम लोगों को बताता रहूंगा क्या चल रहा है सीन अभी। अभी हम वही एक और टेलीपोर्टेशन वे पॉइंट पे जा रहे हैं इस वाले में, सारे पोर्शन पे यहाँ से जा रहे हैं। और बाय द वे, इन केस अगर तुमको बैकग्राउंड में लोगों की चिल्लाने की आवाज आ रही है, सो बेयर विद मी, क्योंकि अभी इंडिया का वर्ल्ड कप चल रहा है। एंड अभी 255 रन बना लिए, विच इज लाइक रियली गुड भाई। आई वाज लाइक नॉट एक्सपेक्टिंग इतना अच्छे रन बना लेंगे T20 लाइक फन मैच में। बट यार दे पुल्ड इट रियली गुड, एंड प्रीटी श्योर आई थिंक ये जीत भी जाएंगे, बिकॉज लाइक देयर आर हाई चांसेस कि जीत जाएंगे। तो बॉलिंग टीम जो अपनी इंडिया की है, इट्स एक्चुअली गुड। भुवनेश्वर कुमार आई थिंक है शायद उसमें भी, एंड जसप्रीत बुमराह भी है, अक्षर पटेल है, एंड या लाइक अच्छे अच्छे प्लेयर्स हैं। सो आई डोंट रियली सी एनी प्रॉब्लम इन इट। बाकी आई हैवंट वॉच्ड क्रिकेट येट, लाइक इट्स बीन लाइक बहुत टाइम, काफी समय से कि मैं देखा नहीं मैंने क्रिकेट, क्योंकि आई वाज बिजी विद अ लॉट ऑफ स्टफ एंड स्टफ। ऊपर से आई लॉस्ट इंटरेस्ट इन क्रिकेट ग्रेजुअली। वो है, बचपन में पहले बहुत पसंद था क्रिकेट, अब देन बाद में चेंज हो गया। सो या ओके, टेलीपोर्टेशन वे पॉइंट्स खुल गए हैं, एंड नाउ आई हैव टू गो यहाँ पे, ये ये राइट। ओके, सुमेरु जाना है। चलो, क्रॉनिक इलनेस, क्रॉनिक इलनेस, इसको दूर कर देते हैं। ये ओके, तो ये तो पास में ही है इसके। चलो जी, चलते हैं मिलने टिगनारी से। टिगनारी कहते हैं, टिगनारी। भाई द म्यूजिक ऑफ दिस प्लेस इज सो गुड भाई। आई हैव सेड दिस बिफोर, मैं पहले भी बोलता हूँ, दिस दिस इज जस्ट एब्सोल्युटली ब्यूटीफुल, एब्सोल्युटली ब्यूटीफुल भाई। अच्छा वहां जाना है, चलो जी। आई थिंक वो बात करनी होगी ना उसके बारे में। हाँ, उसी वही वाला कट सीन प्ले हो रहा है।
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we?
और एक सेकंड रुकना, मैं जरा पानी भर के आता हूँ। एंड मैं वीसी ज्वाइन कर लेता हूँ, ताकि डिस्कॉर्ड पे, ताकि वी कैन टॉक विद लाइट अगर इनकेस टॉलाइट ज्वाइन करता है वीसी। मैं एफके हूँ, ठीक है, आई विल बी राइट। आई एम बैक। चलो जी। हाँ भाई, टिनरी कंटिन्यू कॉन्वर्सेशन।
To be honest, I hadn't realized you were that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because, well, because Kale asked me to. And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
है कैसे क्या
Right.
हो गया?
Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Yes, it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on affected areas of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
That sounds terrifying.
They lose all control over their body.
Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself.
Is there any cure for Eliasa?
With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar.
Oh, it's like a
Nevertheless,
cancer or something.
Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
What? The Fatui?
Ah, it appears you already are familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Oh, Paimon had no idea Kale's been through so much suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
Exactly.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her. Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of her.
How's Coil's condition?
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led her to break down this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better. Though I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now. Alright, now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine. I'll see you two later.
Wait, can you come along?
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Kale too.
Alright, but I
Chalo,
must warn you two.
I feel
The
like
rainforest
Elazar
is a
is like
dangerous
a
place,
cancer or something.
especially
which is
for
like
someone who's
तभी
still
उसे cure
recovering,
भी नहीं
like the
मिल रहा.
traveler.
And
You
she's
must
losing
follow
control on top
closely
of
and
that,
listen to
so
every
it all makes
instruction.
sense.
No problemo.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as the Nilot Pala Lotus.
Nilot
It's often
Pala
used to help
Lotus.
those afflicted with Elazar recover their energy.
See, everything leads to BJP ka
Hey,
logo.
Tainari? Where exactly are we going to find this plant?
I think ये पास में ही है. Yep. फिर राइट करके रखता.
Nilot Pala Lotuses can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. The Nilot Pala Lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. There should be Nilot Pala Lotuses growing somewhere in this area. Let's split up and begin searching. If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be sufficient. We'll rendezvous here once you've gathered the needed amount.
चलो जी. Fresh Nilot Plata Lotus. The music यार, music सुनो एक बार. So good.
Alright, we've gathered enough Nilot Pala Lotuses. Let's head back to meet Tainari. Hey, Tainari! We found the lotuses you requested.
Let me have a look. Good. Very good. These are all excellent quality. I'm glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have enough time to stock up on other things I need.
Hey, Tainari!
अरे आमिर खान. तू मेरी अधूरी प्यास प्यास
Oh, Tainari! Someone's calling your name. They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Yep, they are forest ranger.
Yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early? Let's go find out what's going on.
All right. Amir, what's up?
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
The Withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already cleared just a week ago. It reappeared so quickly. Can you tell me the
Withering
exact
kya?
location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area, so we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide these two back to Gandharvaville.
अरे हम लोग भी चलते हैं ना फिर.
Tainari, why don't you let us help you?
Exactly.
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these lands. There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the Withering. The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such places.
अरे हमारा
Yes,
विजन है
Amir
नहीं.
is
हम तो
absolutely
फिर भी element
right.
लेके घूमते साथ में.
I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place. As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the Withering's corrosive effects for a time.
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tainari here. Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it.
I might be able to help.
But you don't seem to carry a vision.
Don't worry, he may not have a vision, but he's a real pro at using the power of the elements.
Seems the rumors about you were true then. In that case, all right. You two may accompany me. We typically only teach visitors how to identify the Withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. We'll make an exception today and show you what it looks like up close.
Okay. चलो जी अब जाना है हम लोग को ग्रीन जोन आई थिंक इसके ऊपर है क्या यप इसके ऊपर आई थिंक चलो भाई आमिर खान से भी हमारी दोस्ती हो गई आमिर खान के लिए हम हेल्प करेंगे अब मुझे लग रहा था ये क्या पर ट्रांसपेरेंट सब बन रखा है लोअर आई थॉट मुझको हायर जाना होगा वेल देख के आते हैं क्या हो रहा है चलो जी लोअर यहाँ पे आसपास है ना हाँ ओ ये रहा
Stop. Don't move any further. Look there, in the distance.
Huh? Where? Oh, look! Those plants have withered! That whole area is kinda gloomy. Even the air looks like it's filled with ash. Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
That is the Withering. All right, Traveler. We're gonna have to enter that Withering zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of the Withering. If we eliminate those, then the area will be saved.
Gotcha.
Thank you. But I must warn you, don't push yourself. This is your first time handling this sort of thing, after all. Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the Withering zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death. You ready then? Let's go. First, we must locate any branches sustaining the Withering zone.
Okay, I think हम लोग को इन लोग को मारना है. Hello.
La 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 la.
क्या तोड़ना है क्या इसको?
Let the show begin.
Correct intro Grana and then attack the green bunches. समझ नहीं आ रहा करना क्या?
Everybody stand back!
मैं इसको मार रहा हूँ.
Go as one!
Collect dendro Grana and then attack the green branches. डेंड्रो ग्रैना है कहाँ पे? अच्छा ये डेंड्रो ग्रैना है.
Time for retribution!
अब कहाँ जाना है? उसी में रहना है ना? कलेक्ट इंट्रो का ना वो मैंने कर लिया। और ऐसे मारता हूँ। वो बहुत बॉदर कर रही है पड़ा हुआ ऐसे। हेलो हेलो I was just checking कि how is the audio working or not. I think ये और जगह ढूंढना है क्या इसके? इनको साथ में रख के रखना क्या है यार? Collect dendrogana and attack the living branches. Excuse me? मैं वही तो कर रहा हूँ यार। ये नहीं करना है क्या? Collect dendrogana and attack the living branches. Bro, ले लिया है विद dendrogana. ओ अच्छा एक सेकंड। उससे लेना है क्या dendrogana? नो कुछ नहीं हो रहा इसमें तो। हाँ इससे कुछ हो रहा है। Excuse me, need a little help here. ओ अच्छा होल्ड करना था मेरे को। ओके ये करना था। ओके समझ गया। तो ऐसे करके मेरे को सारे ब्रांचेस तोड़ना है। ओके उधर है।
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
साथ है।
I swear by my sword. Yeah, teamwork is dreamwork.
Burn!
Now, destroy the tumor of the withering.
अच्छा रुको boom done.
We did it! Everything's returning to normal now!
Yes. Thanks to you two, we were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
Tainari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
It's that obvious, huh? Alright, it's like this. Recently, the rate at which withering zones appear has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself. For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover. This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase, Kale's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
Huh? But why is that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other conditions.
Is there no way to probably get rid of the situation?
No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world. Oh, by the way, have you heard of Irminsul before?
No, I haven't.
Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense, you can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground all the way up to the surface.
Spreading and extending a massive cavern sounds like a lot what I saw in Lost Conscience cave. Oh, that all makes sense.
Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day. The Dendro Archon is known as the god of wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Irminsul. And as for the withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it. That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's familiars a long time ago, but even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul. I'm afraid we rangers will be battling the withering zones here for a long time, until a cure is found. All right, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
Let's go. चलो जी अब लोगों को जाना है यहाँ पे वापस चलो कंडार चलो जी Hello, what's up?
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it go?
कर दिए काम
The
खत्म
withering zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry. Huh? Wait, is that?
पक्षी
Oh no, Hypatia!
Hypatia
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, her? How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon read it. Huh? All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help. We need to go.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her... Well, I'd prefer not to remember that. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible.
Hypatia वही हुई ना
I've got
जो
some
हम लोग को मिली
emergency
थी उस टाइम
rations set
सबसे
aside for
पहले जो
times
encounter
like
हुई थी
these.
सुमेरु में आते हुए
Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
Wait,
Okay, no
you want
problem.
us to bring her the rations? But will the traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny
True,
incense?
true.
Let's find out. Here, Traveler, take a smell and see. So, how do you feel?
It's a light and refreshing fragrance.
Huh? Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy? But wait, how'd you know that he'd be okay this time, Tainari?
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that he could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. I knew then that he would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsul's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw when you were unconscious?
What I saw weren't hallucinations, were they?
That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all, though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you. Because what you saw is of significant importance, not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Tevat. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Ruka Devata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was a part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you.
What was it that I saw?
When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself. I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead.
Oh.
Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneal are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul, just as you did.
So it's funny.
That
And
sounds
patience
nice
से
and all,
जल्दी ने
but
हम लोगों ने
will she
वो कर
really
लिया.
help us?
Correct.
Seriously,
Irminsul
she
के साथ.
completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
ये भी बात है.
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others. Please, wait here for a moment.
जब वेट कर रहे हैं हम लोग. ओ ये पक्षी उड़ गई.
Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to
Okay.
give to her. Just show it to her, and she'll answer any questions you may have.
Thank you.
No, I should be the one thanking you. You've both been a great help these last few days.
अरे वो तो बस ऐसे ही हम लोग तो वेले आदमी हैं, बस हेल्प करते रहते हैं तो सो गए. चलो जी. ओके. वहाँ जाना तो.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
अपेजिया कहाँ हो तुम? हेलो, हम तुम्हारे दोस्त हैं, हम तुम्हारे साथी हैं, कैसे हो? अपेजिया तो है नहीं यहाँ पे.
Hello? Hypatia?
यहाँ पे तो है ही नहीं अपेजिया.
Hey! There's nobody here. Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
What was this song? ओह, बेहोश हो गई क्या ये? वो खाना नहीं खाई ना तुझसे. अरे 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 अरे, वो क्या है? अरे 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 अरे, what the hell?
There you are. Hypatia, are you alright?
I don't think so. She's really hungry.
hungry.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Let's try finding some water first.
चलो पानी लेके आते हैं जल्दी से.
Huh? Wait, why does it look super foggy outside all of a sudden. Anyway, let's go look around.
तो जल्दी करना है भाई, मैंने बेहोश होके मर जाएगी वो भी। एक और कुछ सीन।
Huh? How things out here end up looking like this?
What the hell?
And where are we?
Relax, Paimon.
Really? Oh, maybe you're right. Let's
Thank
go
you,
investigate
क्या
the
हुआ?
area.
पूरा dimension change हो गया वहाँ की शूट। What the fuck? भाई क्या म्यूजिक है यार।
Wow, this place is huge.
It is भाई,
I
damn.
knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some
अरे
kind.
बहनचोद।
Let's dance.
चलो जी, गया। अब इसका देखना है। ऊपर जाना है, हम लोग को यहीं से चढ़ के जाते हैं, और क्या बोलूँ मैं। The only sort of way I can find is to climb this shit. हाँ, वो भी चढ़ सकते हैं। कोई नहीं, चल लेते हैं फिर। Apparently, हम लोग ये चढ़ नहीं पा रहे हैं। और I can't find there any other way. ओके, कुछ जस्ट करता हूँ। Thank you. हाँ, ओ, ये देखा भी मैंने। तो चलो जी। Oh, what the fuck? Investigate the quaint room. What the hell? क्या हुआ अभी just here?
What happened just now?
वही
Why did everything around us suddenly change?
बैंड कौन से डिमेंशन में है भाई हम लोग? वहाँ की चूर भाई। अरे 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 अरे। बहन चूत क्यों रखी? Looking for a path to the upper level of the tree hollow. वो तो मैं कर रहा हूँ, but what the fuck is happening? भाई खाना देने आया था, क्या बकचोदी हो रही है हम लोग के साथ? You will sometimes find primeval rosin and sealed paths that correspond to them within domains in Sumeru. Collect 3 primeval rosin within domains to unlock the corresponding paths. Okay. अब हम लोग को वहाँ जाना है। Bouncy machine. You will sometimes find bouncy machines sort of similar domains. The reason for these machines are not on the tree Lakshana creatures are not known, but must be quite fascinating. और मैं अटक गया। वापस से करना पड़ेगा, वापस कर। अब आया। अबे चूतिया कूद क्यों गया? लोडू बेनेट। चलो जी। यहाँ पे आ रहे हैं। हम वापस जा रहे क्या नीचे? ओ खतरा।
Time for retribution!
ये लिचल क्या कर रही है मगर यहाँ पे?
Barbados, guide us.
Ready, steady, go!
Everybody stand back.
Let the show begin.
चलो ये मर गया। अब इसको मारते हैं। साला फैन के रोड़े। कोई ना कोई झाटू चूतिया पकड़ता रहता है तो भोसड़ी का। अब तो आ साले तीरंदाज।
Let's light it up.
Oh, oh, बहन चोद कौन कर रहा है? तो वो मार रहा है।
Verdict is
ये ले बहन चोद। चलो मारा।
Wind, hear me.
चलो ये भी गया। ओ आप बचे हैं।
Let's light it up. I'm going in.
बूम ये भी मर गया। चेस्ट उठा लो चेस्ट। एक्सक्लूसिव चेस्ट। ओके। ओ व्हाट द फक? पता है ये वो चीज है अगर आप हाई होके खेल हो इस ऐसी जगह पे तो ये ऐसा चीज एक्सपीरियंस आपको हाई होते वक्त होगी। प्रिटी श्योर लिख के ले लो। और मैं भी जा कहाँ है फिर है? ओके डैम व्हाट द हेल। ऊपर कैसे चाहिए? चलो और अब हम लोग को आना है या बूम और ये उन्होंने कलेक्ट करे तीनों के तीनों। बूम। अब नो जाना है ऊपर वापस। किधर जाना है? राइट नहीं ये तो वो एक्टिवेट कर। खुल गया। ओ फोकस से एक्सपीरियंस हो रहा है। आई फील लाइक खाना देने के चक्कर में हम लोग का हेलुसिनेशंस हो रहा है पूरा टाइम बार बार।
What in Tibet is going on here?
एग्जैक्टली।
This is getting weirder by the minute.
आई फील लाइक हम दोनों ने
Hey,
छू कर रखा है।
What's the matter? You don't look so good.
आई लुक गुड। व्हाट डू यू मीन? आप क्या करना? मैच तो करा दिया बट हम लोग वापस से नशे में आ गए। ओ वाओ पिक्चर बन गई वो। डैम। चलो जी ऊपर चलते हैं। चलो
Off we go.
तो फिर आ गया ये। बाबा हम लोग की जगह ही चेंज कर रहे हो बहन जो तुम लोग करेंगे क्या? अब कहाँ पे आ गए हम लोग? क्या हो रहा है हमारे साथ? अरे 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 अबे सरड। बहन चोद दोबारा दिख जाता है भोसड़ी का।
The Abyss Herald! What are you planning to do in this strange place?
Strange place. Plotting. You needn't worry about such things. They don't concern you.
वाह बहन चोद they don't concern you। आ तेरी माँ चोदता हूँ।
time for retribution!
भोसड़ी के हैं? They don't concern me। हैं माधव चोद। साले,
La 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 la.
एक तो मेरी बहन लेके गया, ठीक है, मेरी बहन को ब्रेन वॉश करा, आई डोंट नो क्या किया तुमने, और ऊपर से फिर you have the audacity to tell me कि मैं क्या गलत कर रहा हूँ.
Barbados, guide us.
Huh? I have a lot of balls to say this in front of my face, right? Knowing the fact I can put you in your place in seconds. अबे साले,
Everybody stand back.
मेरा गायब भी नहीं हो रहा है, ना डॉज कर रहा है मेरा अटैक्स को, सीधा खा रहा है सारी बहुत इजी है यार.
Burn!
कैसे नहीं आएगा?
Go and fly.
अबे कितना तोड़ूं मैं? इससे मर रहा है. अरे बहनचोद, what the fuck? कौन सा शील्ड ले रखा था इसने?
Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon
इतना मार रहा
doesn't
था
get
मतलब.
it. We faced others like him before. What's wrong this time?
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are.
My journey will not end here. I still must find my sister.
Your sister. Oh, pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial? Her Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in her eyes is that of an annoying bug, only to be stepped upon.
But why is that? That's the question.
The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless. But don't you fret now. Today will be your last. Now die!
चलो जी. तो एक और क्वेश्चन है वो. वो हम लोग वापस आ गए. हेलो. पाइमॉन किधर गई? मतलब जब से उस पोकेमॉन जैसी चीज को इनकाउंटर किया तब से कुछ हो रहा था हम लोगों को.
What do we do? We haven't seen Hypatia anywhere out here. Oh, there she is! Quick, let's see how she's doing.
Ah, so sweet. Mm.
Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that?
Sorry, I kind of zoned out for a second there.
Are you okay? That's really not like you. Anyways, we can talk about this later. We better make sure she's alright first.
Yep.
Whoa, wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can put that to good use.
चलो जी. आप लोग से कौन finish some water and fruit juice.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you? Huh?
इसका reaction time
okay.
कितना
You can
वैसा
relax, Hypatia.
delayed में चलता है
Tainari
Genshin का.
sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here, we have a letter that he asked us to give you.
You give Hypatia the letter from Denari. Hypatia. ये शांति क्यों है भाई? पढ़ना नहीं है क्या इस लेटर को? What the hell?
I see. So, you're friends of Tainari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived. We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips. How did you end up like this anyway?
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor. Must have come by and saw me like this.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
They're a little wrong creation.
Oh? So you're able to see them too?
Yep. You were to the patient I want everything that happened after entering the cave.
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange dream? Isn't that a little too crazy to believe?
Well, you don't believe
No,
me?
I actually do believe what the traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
So, Hypatia, just what kind of creature is your neighbor exactly?
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendro Archon.
Oh,
I know this
acha.
because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Ermin's soul.
Oh,
Even
nice.
after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave. In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh, and then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. And they weren't alone. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save me.
What fascinating creatures.
Yes, no doubt about that. By the way, Tainari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Ermin's soul.
Yes, we do. पर आपको भूख भी लगी है.
Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't quite enough for my stomach.
It is
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier...
not. Okay, Paimon, shut the fuck up.
Anyway,
गलती मेरी
looks
नहीं
like
थी.
we'll need to
मैं
prepare
ड्रीम में गया था.
something
तो
ourselves.
को लेना चाहिए था हाथ में खाना.
Besides,
ऐसे तो लगे घूमती है
Paimon's
हाथ में
getting
कुछ.
hungry too. Let's eat first and talk about Ermin's soul later.
Okay.
Alright, we're up, Traveler. Today's menu will feature sweet madame and a radish veggie soup. You'll love them, Hypatia. They're our specialties after all.
Sounds good. I've never tried any dishes from other nations before. I certainly look forward to it. It's been so long since I've had a decent meal, too. To be honest, the last time had to be when Tainari came to visit.
चलो जी. Make some food by the fireside. आप करेंगे cooking. Cooking shooking हो गया. Cooking shooking. Make box lunch. Cook. Light a liar first. अच्छा. ये अच्छा गया. चलो जी. Cook. Radish veggie soup बनाना, right? Yeah, radish veggie soup. चलो भी बनाते हैं. Boom. Radish veggie soup बन गया. और क्या बनाने को बोला था इसने उन लोग को? और भी कुछ बोला था क्या? I don't really know. I don't remember. मैं भूल गया एक्चुअली। चलो मोरा मीट बना देते हैं, इसमें क्या है। बन गया लूप, चलो और बनाना। अच्छा मेक बॉक्स लंच करना था, मैं तुझसे 2 खाना कुक करके
All
देता हूँ।
done. Let's use the empty box that Tainari gave us since we already watched it.
ओके
Oh, it smells amazing. And the box is a nice touch too. Let's go serve this up and start eating with Hypatia.
चलो जी। बैक आई फील लाइक कि जब पुराने टाइम में जैसे गेंशिन जिस टाइम पे सेट है, उस टाइम पे इतना कुछ लाइक यू नो मैटर नहीं करता था। ऑल व्हाट मैटर्स वाज कि खाना एंड ऑल दैट्स व्हाट पीपल रियली लुक फॉर। मैंने कभी देखा नहीं गेंशिन में लाइक मिनी गेम्स से लाइक बच्चे खेलते हैं। तो लाइक क्या बच्चे क्या खेलते होंगे गेंशिन में? आई यूज्ड टू वंडर दैट शिट। प्रीटी श्योर लाइट के पास आंसर
Are
होगा,
you
बट लाइट
already
नहीं
finished
बताया है
cooking?
इसे।
Mmm, smells delectable. I'm truly thankful whenever I can enjoy a proper meal like this. Cooking really isn't my forte.
केजी नो प्रॉब्लम। क्या देना था आपको? सबमिट गिव। चलो जी खाओ खाना। After a delicious meal together, you tell Hypatia about connecting with him and so.
Even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after smelling Spirit-born eel for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the academia even lauded me as a genius.
My Hero Academia.
You should know that some researchers spend their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
So why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
The ingredients used to make Spirit-born ale primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth.
I think I understand.
Naturally, anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person of great understanding.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was he sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
That was primarily due to his body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, he could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experienced a sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions. Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of Spirit-born ale would cause adverse effects. Not to worry, though. It appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon, but unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spirit-born ale should no longer trigger such reactions.
Whew. Well, that's a relief.
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
Whoa, you're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
I am a researcher after all. As a member of the Ritaoist Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings. But there is still so much we don't know, especially regarding the mysteries that lie in the starry skies. Which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers. If only my perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful, or that doing so will leave my consciousness intact. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage.
Damn.
Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on itself. That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
Oh,
So
makes
knowledge
sense.
from Irminsul could be super dangerous. Don't you ever feel afraid of the risk, Hypatia?
I think she is ready for the risk.
Of
That's
course
why.
I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight, and dead silent without even the sound of insects. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the God of Wisdom herself, and they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Oh, is that true?
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do.
I mean, it
The
all makes
sages say
sense.
that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical.
Hmm. Reminds me of the dream I saw from the Aranara.
Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the god of wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep. I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed again. But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recall the feeling. I suddenly felt like I was a child again. Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be, but I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming isn't as bad as we've made it out to be. Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things he saw when he connected with Irminsul?
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself. World forget me. What could that possibly mean? If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life, I might have some more answers for you. If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come and see me.
Thanks, Acacia.
There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides, I'm already looking forward to tasting some more of your cooking.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharvaville.
चलो जी, हम लोग को जाना है यहाँ पे। ओके, बूम। चलो जी।
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand. I understand that you're a forest watcher and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem? As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul. How could you possibly refuse?
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the Academia, not to cause a scene.
Exactly.
Sage Kage,
बहुत साल
I
सुनाना
am
बैठा
truly
हुआ।
honored that you came here in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me?
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the Immorta, after all. So now I've come here in his stead.
I see. Well, I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Tainari, your master is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires your assistance.
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kaje?
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City, that is.
And, how long will I be required to stay?
There's no definite answer as of now.
Do you mean to tell me that, despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master? If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
Tainari, but you...
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
चलो जी
Tainari, what was that all about?
It's nothing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us, too.
Very good. Now that the Traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will be heading to Sumeru City, correct?
yes
That's
sir
right. We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for advice. Do you have any idea on how we can find her?
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
okay no problem
Well, do you at least know anyone we can try asking in Sumeru City?
Let me think. My trips to Sumeru City have been fairly short, and most of my acquaintances are researchers. Oh, how about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the Amorta Darshan and is adept at gathering information. Asking him might prove worthwhile. Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
क्या है सर
Oh, what is it?
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the Academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Some say that this item is the very basis of Sumeru's reputation as the City of Wisdom. Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the Academia's expertise, so I'll leave it to them to show you how to use it.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! But wait, before that...
we need to say goodbye to Polly
That's right! Tainari, we have something important to say to Kale before we leave. Is she doing better now?
Yes, she's doing much better. After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I saw her, she was taking the path towards the North Crossing. She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have wanted to see you off.
Thanks, Tainari. All right, let's go!
Farewell, and good luck to you both.
thank you चलो जी चलते हैं say goodbye to Polly Polly जी hello what's up कैसे हो
I've been waiting for you two. Never mind. I guess I should just wish you two a safe and successful journey.
you too
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale.
ये छुड़ने जा रही
We're
है
headed to Sumeru City.
please take care of yourself Polly
Don't worry about me.
I can take care of myself.
हाँ वो दिख रहा था
My
पहले.
condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to protect the rainforest here. And, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met. I just wanted you two to treat me as a normal friend, not some girl that needs your sympathy. But I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be genuine with one another.
There's no need to apologize, Kale. We should be thanking you for trusting us enough to be your friends and sharing your past with us. We're probably still gonna worry about your condition, but that's because we're friends and we care about you.
Thank you. That means a lot. Before you leave, I have something for you.
And with
What is
that,
it? It's my recipe for pita pockets. I told you that I'd give you a copy, remember? My handwriting is a little, messy, so please don't laugh.
okay, no problem.
Thanks, Kale. Now we can eat those scrumptious little pitas whenever and wherever we like.
I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time here in Gandharvaville.
I think the Narvaville is actually pretty beautiful here.
Well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharvaville again. The Rangers will always be ready to assist you here.
मैं जरा आया एक second because India is about to win the game, so I'll be back in a भाई इंडिया fucking won the game. Let's go भाई. Let's effing go. Trail of God wisdom. Let's effing go भाई. हम लोग को सुमेरु सिटी जाना. ओके. सुमेरु सिटी is here. चलो. चलो जी सुमेरु सिटी. Sumeru city, we are coming. Oh, ये वही वाला वर्ड है.
I only take orders from my employer.
Half-Life. चलो जी.
Sumeru City!
Damn,
We
boy.
finally made it! Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But how did you know that?
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha. But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the
Akasha.
city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device. Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge. After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal. As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City and Port Ormos.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about. It sounds pretty amazing.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival. Here are your Akasha terminals. Please handle them with care.
It kind of looks like a leaf.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Oh, says this little doodad lets you access knowledge. Maybe we can use it to find a way to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let's give it a try. Ahem. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
It was. Oh, ये क्या था? What the hell?
Whoa! Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing.
What the
Seems
hell?
all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know, and bam! You get it. Oh, that'll come in real handy.
Exactly. That is the power of the Akasha. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the Akasha about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let Paimon try. 500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins. The deity now resides in the sanctuary of Surasthana. Seems pretty similar to what Kali was telling us. Okay,
Yep.
next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her.
Why the music is so good, yaar.
Huh? Paimon doesn't sense anything. The Akasha didn't respond to Paimon's question.
Oh, the same happened
Oh,
to
come on! Ugh. Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't think of it. Ugh, Paimon's brain is exhausted.
I'll try asking the Kasha something else.
Oh, smart idea. what are you going to ask it?
Think lesser Lord Kusanagi. Some knowledge began to trickle into my mind for a moment, but there wasn't really anything but I didn't already know.
You too? Well, glad it's not just Paimon.
Think why doesn't Prakash answer my question? A vague thought apparently comes from mind. Prakash doesn't recognition respond to every query. Also, even if the same query is requested by multiple people, the cache still reports knowledge based on each person's identity, age, experiences, and the demographics.
Huh. Could it be because we're Outlanders and we've only just arrived in Sumeru? You know, maybe we're not qualified to receive an answer to this sort of question or something.
Think greater local Ukhdevta. Many bright dots of light appeared in my mind. I probably need to calm my mind and focus more to understand what they mean. Feelings of affection, intimacy, nostalgia, sadness, and anxiety also come to my mind. They seem to be what the people of Sumeru feel about the reported
Uh-oh.
Archon.
Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden. It feels like the people of Sumeru really
Sumeru mein
miss
Archon
their Archon. Well, seems no matter which way we try, we can't find anything that'll lead us to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Guess our only choice now is to try meeting with the researcher that Tainari recommended. He's from Sumeru and even has a position in the academia. Maybe he'll be able to access more info from the Akasha. Let's see. Tainari wrote an address on the
Sure,
letter's
okay.
envelope.
Visit Rohari.
It's not far from this. Hello, are you Rohawi?
Rohari.
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
ये तो गुस्से में क्यों है भाई रोहावी भाई?
You see, Tainari sent us here and...
What? Tainari?
Tainari.
Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most convincing results, but...
I think I've misunderstood.
Here, this is a letter from Tainari.
Oh, let me see. Ah! Ooh, what a relief. You two nearly scared the life out of me. So you two just have some questions for me? Seems even Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information. So, what is it you two would like to know?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself? This isn't exactly my area of expertise, but let me see what I can find in the Akasha.
तुम्हें खुद नहीं मिला
Sorry,
होगा.
the Akasha didn't respond to my query.
मैंने हम लोग ढूंढ चुके हैं ना तो हम लोग को कैसे मिला
Me
होगा?
too? But what about your abilities for getting information and all that? Paimon was sure you'd be able to access more info than we did.
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know more about the Dendro Archon. All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the sanctuary of Sorasthana or made a public appearance.
Huh. Didn't expect her to be such a mysterious figure.
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would explain the lack of information in the Akasha.
But then what can we do?
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing here. You could certainly try asking around and see if anyone else has ideas. And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. Not being able to see Lesser Lord Kusanali may not be a bad thing. In this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha and things you can never accomplish. Knowing when to yield is a form of wisdom. Take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. But Tainari? That guy can publish 3 papers in just a single year.
Okay. Thanks for your advice.
Don't mention it. If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted within the academia or relations between the 6 great sages, come find me.
6 great stages is just like Naruto reference something.
Hey, come
मैं एक बार
on.
देखने को टाइम हो
This
गया
is
था
a
हमको भी.
survival skill at the academia.
Oh, Paimon's expectations were pretty low, but this is so low it's like digging holes in the dirt. So what do we do now? Even if we want to talk to someone, we don't know anybody
No,
here.
there's still another person we know.
Huh? Like who?
And Astra Bisosk! Let's go!
Oh, you're right! Catherine! The Adventurers Guild has its own intel network. Let's hurry and find her.
Astra Bisosk! Let's see कहाँ पे है वो. And boom. ये रही.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Hello, Traveler and Paimon.
Catherine, we need your help with something.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you. With what do you require assistance?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood. Please wait.
क्या चल रहा है? License चल रहा है इसकी.
I apologize, but I am unable to call up
Wow.
any relevant
इसके पास भी
information in the
information नहीं है at this
Akasha.
point.
I'm also unable to locate any pertinent
I thought कि
information
Adventurers
in my
Guild के पास
personal
information
memory.
intel तो होता होगा.
Aww, another
तो
dead
mysterious
end.
Archon निकली.
Well, if Catherine can't help us, then we really don't know anyone else to ask now.
Please do not worry. I may know of someone who can help you two. In Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the Eremites. They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru, so they naturally accrue intelligence. An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible for managing and coordinating the affairs of all other mercenary brigades.
Corps of 30? What a weird name.
Supposedly, they are named as such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception. Asfand, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. Though he's already retired, he and his words carry great weight within mercenary circles. If you'd like to get in contact with him, you can find him at the Corps of 30's headquarters, the Citadel of Rexar.
Rexar, Corps of 30 is equal. Thanks a bunch.
You're
Catherine.
welcome. I wish you two the best of luck. We look forward to your exploits in Sumeru.
And Astra Bisosk.
All right, off to the Citadel of Rexar we go.
Citadel of Rexar कहाँ पे? Okay. ये सारे teleportation points मैंने already खुल रखे हैं. I just have to like go and open करना उसको सब जाके.
Off we go!
Why don't I just like glide and jump सीधा? अपना भी cutscene play हो गए लोग.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you two.
It's nice to meet you, Asfand. We'd like to ask you about something.
I see. So, Catherine's the one who sent you this way.
Yes. That's fun.
It's true that the Eremites' network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro Archon.
वो तो देख के पता चलता है.
Wait, seriously? That's it?
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinities. As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own two hands to carve out a living. We don't beg gods for their aid. It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh? Why's that?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late Greater Lord Rugadavada. In their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali just happened to inherit her legacy. Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rugadavada and hold her in greater esteem. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance, and the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god that exists. And that's all.
Really? Aw. After hearing all of that, Paimon sort of feels bad for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Ha! But who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it. Besides, I'm sure the God of Wisdom doesn't worry about her reputation among people like us.
All right. Well, thanks for the info, Osfond.
No problem. Always happy to help out the Adventurers Guild.
चलो जी information नहीं मिली after reading the Sumeru's guide your question for Sumeru city.
Seems Osfond was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least one person in this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I mean, there's a reason why she's
you
lesser,
two are
I
interested
guess.
in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I don't know what the fuck she is.
Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right?
Welcome back,
Oh, I'm
guys.
sorry.
Sorry
अरे
for the
पेंचुल कौन आ गया निकलो यहाँ
I'm
से
Dunerzad, one of Lesser
late
Lord
arrival.
Kusanali's faithful followers.
Whoa, really? Then do you know how we
Dunerzad
can
is
meet with her?
here.
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your
Dunerzad.
conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend of the Dendro Archon.
म्यूट कर देगा तो बैकग्राउंड में बात करेगा किसी से what sort of legend
Sure. It goes like this.
तो म्यूजिक कैसा लग रहा है सुमेरु
Long,
सिटी
long
का?
ago,
but yeah of
there
course
was a
right, it's
man
pretty
who
good.
heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to befall him. Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace of the Dendro Archon. In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
Okay, and then what happened?
And then, the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome the adversity. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. She said, "O Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you. Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing wind. So long as you continue to think and ponder, we'll be wherever you go."
What an amazing
Yeah,
story.
thanks for the story. Paimon feels all warm and fuzzy inside after that.
In a way, it seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
Akasha
Dunyarzad,
system
since
ना?
you worship
तो
Lesser
पांडाला.
Lord Kusanali,
वो याद नहीं.
can you tell us anything else about her?
Of course. So did you two know that,
क्या हो गया क्या देखे इसमें
I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
अरे 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 क्या हो गया अरे बेंच भाग गई
Hey, wait! What the heck
I
just
think it has
happened?
something to do with those people over
It
there
looks like they're searching for someone. Dunyarzad was acting super
Dunyarzad.
nervous just now. You think they're looking for her?
By the way,
क्या है लीगल लड़की क्या है कुछ
We finally
one of
managed
my
to
favorite
find a
characters.
lead
Sumeru.
officer, Lord
Very good.
Kusanali.
Uh-huh.
We can't let them get in the way now. Let's see if we can get rid of them. Then we can catch up with Dunyarzad.
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
अरे वो मैं हूँ
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
और वाह भोसड़ी वाली
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction she went?
बताते वो भी बहन चो
Yeah, she went.
वाह चूतिया लड़की
Quick!
मैं के साथ क्यों नहीं है ये
Wrong way. Well, misdirection. दूसरा रास्ता बताया.
अच्छा
That should keep him busy for a while. Let's
सामान को
hurry
मैं
and find
थोड़ा देखती
Dunyarzad.
हूँ समथिंग स्मार्ट है
आकाश सिस्टम था ना मान वाला एयरपोर्ट
यार
सिस्टम.
ज़ार ढूंढते हैं चलो कैच अप विद यार ज़ार
पता?
क्या
आकाश का सिस्टम था ना कान वाला मेरे को याद नहीं. आकाश का सिस्टम
हाँ
था.
आकाश सिस्टम का वो बहन जी कोने में बैठी है हेलो
भाई इसको एक यूट्यूबर है उसको एयरपोर्ट बना देता है. एयरपोर्ट है वो.
रुक जा
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Really? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me.
क्या कर दिया आपने ऐसा
Uh-oh.
चोरी करी थी
Looks
क्या
like there are some coming this way.
More of them? Then what are we standing here for? Run!
No, wait, my body isn't in the best
How about we
shape.
find some place to hide?
It's difficult for. Okay, sounds good. There's a tavern on the other side of the port we can go to. They probably wouldn't expect me to hide in a place like that.
All right, let's move out.
Sandals and blue
Stay
dress,
behind us.
Kar
We'll keep
brand
an
होगा
eye
वो।
out for anyone looking for you.
चलो जी अरे तो गायब हो गई चलो गायब हो गई वो तो मौज करो
I love the Sumeru Stadium music. That's why it's my logout place. That's the only reason it's my logout place. This is where I log out every time I exit Genshin.
इस समय बॉलीवुड म्यूजिक चल रहा है
चला गया.
वाह क्या ये लाइब्रेरी है क्या
नहीं.
We made it.
Even more surprising.
They shouldn't be able to find us
Ah.
now.
और
Wait,
बेंचो
stand down, Dia.
लाइट
Yes.
मटेरियल आ गई लाइट का गूनर मटेरियल
My lady, who are these two?
भाई डैम let me adore the waist damn hourglass figure holy shit
Pratham, stay fuck away.
but bhai damn son
Yeah, no, I know, man. I know, man.
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
अरे
Wait a sec. Who the heck are you?
ओए भगवान लाइट मारेगा तेरे को मत कर
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard,
Oh,
here to see
bodyguard
that she returns home safe and sound.
be a safe and
My
sound
lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
And if I refuse to go with you?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
oh I was wondering what she was gonna say like a small
already
sack
said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
मैं इसे गान
Stay
मार
out
देगी
of this. You don't understand the situation.
भाई
Sorry, my
waste
lady.
भाई
Even though
but I
I'm your
can't get my eyes
bodyguard,
off
your
her भाई
parents are my employers.
Eh,
I have to
Dura.
answer to them.
भाई
Acha.
damn भाई
Wait.
they
what?
realize why I made her.
How much
I
more
fucking
do I
made
have
her
to
for
pay
this
to
fucking
become
reason.
your
I don't give a
employer?
shit. It's a
So
bad
never
character.
listen to my parents ever again. Double? A triple? Give me some time, and I'll get that much.
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think
Hey,
of
damn!
but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles.
do you like
That's
my
why
Lola
I'm here looking for you. Sure,
Eh,
it's an order from my
Lode.
employer, but
Anu.
my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing to do.
No
I know
trash
your
talk was
health,
allowed.
carelessly running
No,
around
they are
like this
trash
is
talk
gonna
was allowed
hurt
here.
you. For the sake of those who love you,
But
don't
Daya
be
is making me
stubborn.
question my things, man. Damn.
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits and I know what I'm doing. Honestly, the only people being stubborn right now are my parents. And they know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. They still won't accept reality. And every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dia, you've been living with us a long time already.
Yeah.
This should be old news to you. Dia, I know it hasn't been easy
Dia.
for mother and father, and I'm grateful for everything
इसको
they've
दिया
done
दिया
for
बोल
me.
रहा है DIY
But there's someone else in this
Yeah,
world
but
I'm
they
also
are. We
grateful
know
to.
it's there.
Because she saved me. The love I have for her is the same I have for my parents.
Nothing.
This is my life
Yeah.
and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
जैज क्यों बज रहा है? ऐसा लग रहा है कि शादी में हूँ मैं किसी.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is
India जीत
meaningful?
गए.
Yes, I'm
Yes,
sure.
भाई इंडिया जीत गई. Let's
At
go.
least
LITC वाले पे खाना
it is
भेज
to
दो,
me.
please.
Fine, I won't ask you
बस
to return
बस
home
बस
anymore.
uh,
But let me make
200
something
भेज दो.
very clear. I'm only doing this because I
दो.
respect your determination, not because I agree with you.
सही में भूख लग
Thank
रही
you,
है यार
Dia.
200 दिन को.
Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were acting up. And I even brought up your payment in such an offensive way.
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, that's our next topic of conversation.
Do you want
Today's
to take
little excursion
Mora
caused
in
such a ruckus
exchange
that every
of,
single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. It wouldn't be easy to hide things from your old man. Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, you'll need someone to cover you for when you're out and about. So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays me. We can settle the bill when we return to the estate.
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like they've reached an understanding.
Oh, pregnant है ये. Pregnant is all right.
I'm fine, really. I just feel a little tired now that things have calmed down.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up and grab some grub.
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
ये तो jazz क्यों बज रहा है पीछे से
After you
एकदम
rest up, we want to hear more about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Because it's a restaurant, Laude. It's a cafe. It's a
It's a
cafe.
cafe.
Yeah.
नहीं अभी तो उसमें मिलता है शादियों में जब कोई अच्छा बढ़िया खाना बना होता है.
वही है, वही है.
You know, shadi is banger and the food is good. Buffet is good. And this music is playing in the
if it
background.
isn't Dia. Haven't seen you in nearly half a year. Word on the street is that you're
What
a
the
bodyguard
fuck?
for the Homayani family now.
Flint Rider.
Don't you find that kind of work boring?
अबे breach लग रहा है
How
Valorant
about a
का.
menu over here?
You got it. Huh?
Breach cameo आ गया.
Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't get to serve personages like you very often. We'll be sure to prepare our very best.
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of Mora on me, and I really ought to save as much as I can. But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Don't need to break
Say
the
it,
back. We'll eat whatever you want.
Yeah, we're already super grateful for everything you told us about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
How about our charcoal-baked Agelena cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers over there are eating some now.
They look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass.
Vicky Paimon, now that's the first.
Hey, come on! Paimon has personal preferences too, you know. Dunyarzad, we asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali. So, what made you want to follow her?
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon? Even though I don't know how, I think I've actually seen her before.
Huh? Really?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden for the better part of a year. I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends, and my parents did their best to find treatments for me. But even then, the Akasha didn't have any helpful information. My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that I was in a semi-conscious state for several days. Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. My body was paralyzed. Even if I cried, there was no sound. At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind. Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Oy bencho.
Who are you? How do you know my name?
Dunyarzad की वो alternate ego.
How do I explain this?
Alt ego क्या होता
You
है?
might not be able to understand, but actually, I know everything about you. Really? Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom's skirt. Wow, you really do know everything. Dunyarzad, is there anything you want? Want? Not really. I can't go anywhere or do anything. Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. Tell me what you want, and maybe I can make it happen. But can you make my illness go away? Oh. I'm sorry. But I'm not powerful enough to do that right now.
कुछ भी चाहिए मांग लो. Oh, ये नहीं कर सकते, sorry.
Can you be my friend?
नहीं. बोले नहीं.
After
नहीं,
that,
बोलते मजा
the
आ
voice said, "Okay, I'll be your friend." Although my body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged me
आपकी body
and
suffer
told
नहीं
me
करती, आपके
many
पास periods हो
wondrous
रखे
things.
होंगे.
Beyond my window was
है ना?
the flourishing
है ना
Sumeru
मतलब?
city.
हो सकता है.
Beyond the city was a lush rainforest.
Such an
And
extreme
beyond
case of
that was the
fucking
wall of Samiel, deserts, and all of
wow.
Teyvat. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother about it, but she said that I must have been dreaming. But I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Teyvat.
So you believe the voice you heard was?
Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world, nor would I have learned how to read and enjoy so many
हैं?
books.
अचानक से light चली गई?
That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been the Dendro Archon. I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Sub-Zerus festival for her.
What's the Sub-Zerus festival?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found by the sages. It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lord's birthday. I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. In those days, the festival was a huge deal. But because of the Academia's influence, people have gradually lost interest in the festival.
Academia है क्या?
The
It's like
Academia
क्या science team
actively
है क्या?
participates in
बोलती है कि
Sumeru's many
भगवान पे
holidays
विश्वास ना करो,
dedicated to
science
Greater
पे
Lord
believe करो,
Rukkhadevata.
sort of shit.
But when it comes to
Kind
the
of,
Sub-Zerus
kind
festival,
of.
forget any funding. They practically act like it doesn't exist. Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death, so they're reluctant to celebrate it.
Aw, but that's awful.
It is. It's absolutely terrible. Sure, the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the past few hundred years?
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zerus festival to this day. But I hadn't met any of them before, so I was never able to contribute. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali. I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year. That's the least I could do for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilu, the one who sends flowers to the estate?
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding something in her arms. Did you give her something?
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much Mora prepared, so I had Nilu sell one of my skirts. I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today, and see how things are coming along. Dia, would you accompany me?
Sure. That's quite the trip, though. I'll carry you.
No, that would be too much, even for you.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us. And if anything happens to you, then I'd really never hear the end of it from your father.
Rain will also come along.
But of course! Nilu will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
चलो जी क्या गाना दे रहा है हा वो तो ग्रैंड बाजार चलो जी
नीचे आओ नीचे
चलो जी क्या ऐसा लग रहा है बॉलीवुड म्यूजिक चल रहा है
Sorry I'm late, Nilu.
Nilu?
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home, but you made it in the end. Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say that, but everything worked out. She's on our side now.
Not completely.
Oh. And who are these two?
Meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends. They're visitors who just arrived at Sumeru City and are looking for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali.
So you're followers from another land?
Yep.
That's wonderful. You two absolutely mustn't miss the Sub-Zerus festival.
Okay.
By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks spectacular. Thanks to your generous contribution.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do. Do you still have enough Mora?
Probably?
But
don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating the stage. Come on, I'll show you.
Okay. दिखाओ stage दिखाओ कहाँ है stage? ये stage है?
Wow! This place is amazing!
पटाखा छोड़ रहे लोग
Not bad. Last time I was here, the stairs were full of holes.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick. We reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it. We didn't want anything bad happening, so we...
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
The academia looks down on performers like us.
Hi, her waist is so good, bhai.
It would
Light,
be
you're
best if
lucky
the
as
theater
fuck.
closed down completely.
Yeah?
We can't let that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Sub-Zerus festival anymore. Thank the Dendro
stories आएंगी अब लोग गए थे वहाँ पे
But the more
तो
she
parade
gave
भी
us,
आएगा,
we
parade भी
hired
होगा।
someone to patch up the tree.
नहीं इस
And
साइड
we
नहीं
also
है
gave the
थोड़ा
stage a
दूर है
much needed
थोड़ा दूर
makeover.
है मेट्रो लेनी
The
पड़ेगी
stage is going to be
मेट्रो का
even
लास्ट स्टॉप
prettier when it's festival time. I can't wait for you to see it.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing so long already. It's almost time for your dream to become reality.
It's our dream. I'll do my best for the two of us.
Nilo being
What
communist.
are you gonna be doing at the festival?
मुट्ठी मारेगी.
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zerus, the most
कैसे
important
मारेगी
performance at the Sub-Zerus festival.
कैसे मारेगी
Dunyarzad, Have you told him the
त्योहार के
origin
दिन
of this
नाचेगी,
holiday?
लेट्स गो।
I
नचनिया
only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
मिडिल लॉर्ड भी बताओ।
Then I'll tell you too about how this holiday came to be.
हाँ बताओ,
According
चलो।
to legend, the
Hello.
Sabzerus festival was originally the goddess of flowers' birthday
Newt.
celebration for the Greater
Ah.
Lord. A long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, her friends threw her a celebratory banquet. Some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music, and the Greater Lord started singing, so the goddess of flowers began to dance. As she danced upon the grass, countless beautiful parisaras began to bloom wherever she stepped. Those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods clamored, "Oh, if only time could stop at this very moment."
Sounds like they had a great
Of
time.
course they did. When people mention the gods, they always think of the Archon War. But Sumeru's gods also had happy times. Although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance. This outfit I'm wearing is apparently based on how the goddess of flowers looked. Though we're just tiny people compared to the divine, we still have to do our best to make sure that the birthday girl feels loved on her special day.
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Dendro Archon. I also noticed that you went the extra mile and scattered Padisaras around the stage.
They symbolize the goddess of flowers, after
क्या
all.
हुआ?
It's just a
हाँ?
shame that all the real
हो गया?
Padisaras went extinct after her death.
ये सब क्या हुआ? यार, पूरी बात को मैंने बातें उनको मैंने बोला शायद जब तक मैंने बोला तूने कॉल कर दिया रास्ते वालों क्लास स्क्वायर नहीं अभी तक तो याद क्यों फिर कल फिर ये कल क्यों आ रहा था भी चला था घर
Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth Padisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful purple.
Thinking about the goddess of flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it. If my stage were anything like that, I'd be thrilled if I had just 2 real Padisaras on the stage. So, Traveler and Paimon, what do you think? Interested in the Sabzerus festival? Will you two be coming?
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday. It'll be a good opportunity for you to learn more about her.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea!
Paimon.
Hey, come on! There's nothing wrong with enjoying a festival. Besides, it's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. She'll be happy to have more people who are celebrating it.
So how about we all attend the Sabzerus festival together?
Dunyarzad, let me show you which stage decorations we've picked out so far. Traveler and Paimon, if that doesn't sound interesting to you, then feel free to explore the area. Everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali, and we're all looking forward to the Sabzerus festival.
In that case, we'll take a look around.
चलो जी आज के लिए बस इतना ही ये आगे का स्ट्रीम बाद में करेंगे और स्ट्रीम पसंद नहीं आए तो लाइक कर देना चैनल
पसंद नहीं आया तो लाइक कर देना
अरे इधर स्ट्रीम पसंद आए तो लाइक कर देना और चैनल सब्सक्राइब नहीं करा तो कर लेना मिलते हैं कल मिलते हैं तब तक के लिए बाय बाय गुड नाइट ये मेरा पैर जो दोस्त बैठा है ना साइड में उसकी वजह से मेरे को बंद करनी पड़ी स्ट्रीम तो समझ जाना चलो बाय बाय मैं स्ट्रीम करूंगा 1 के बाय